Good afternoon, East Lake families. Mr. Hennessy here. We had a great first day of school, and we're so excited to continue rising above and having a great year here at East Lake. I just wanted to touch base with you on a few items that are of importance, just so we're clear and we're transparent with you. The first is, we thank you if you have digital learners at home for your patience. We know that it's a little different than face-to-face learning, and there have been some issues with technology, but we ask for your continued patience as we work through this. Remember, you can always call us if you have any issues at home digitally with Teams or the usernames and passwords. Our office staff is available to take your name and information down and provide it to our tech, who will call you back as soon as possible with some support and some help. So call us at the office if you need any help with technical issues. The number of our office is 407-943-8450. Sorry, I'm still new. I haven't had the number memorized yet. Laptops. We are running a little low on laptops for our digital learners. We do have a few left. Please remember, you only need a laptop if you do not have your own device at home that you can connect to Teams and to your child's teacher. These laptops are for students who do not have access to technology. If you need one, you can call and reserve one still. We have a limited supply left, a very limited supply, so call now if you still need them. All kindergarten students will be receiving iPads shortly. We are waiting on a couple of more items and components for those iPads before we can give them out. But once we do, any kindergarten student who has a laptop will have to exchange the laptop we gave for an iPad. And we will set that up as soon as we get those in, kindergarten parents. Once again, that's for kindergarten students only. And that's digital and face-to-face. It's any East Lake kindergartner who's getting an iPad. The same goes for third grade students. We have one-to-one laptops for third grade students available at our school. So every third grader at East Lake should have their own laptop to use for the school year. These devices will have to be returned at the end of the year, but they are your child's to use and learn digitally with or support their face-to-face instruction all year long. Textbooks. So if you have students learning with us at home digitally and you are in need of textbooks, please remember we are running pretty low on those as well, but you can call and reserve textbooks. We know that there were some issues with missing textbooks during our first week of handing out these textbooks to our digital learners. We will try our best to remedy and fix those. Again, we need patience. We're doing the best we can. But if you need textbooks, please call the front office to reserve them, and you'll be able to come on up and grab those for your students while supplies last. We only have a limited amount to hand out. Class changes. Parents of all East Lake students, please remember that the district has provided a date of September 8th to wait until we do class changes. However, our office staff is ready to field your calls and requests for class changes. When I say class changes, I mean switching from digital to face-to-face or vice versa, not switching teachers. So when you call the front office, if you're requesting a change, we will take your name down and put you on a list, and eventually we'll get back to you. Of course, we will try our best to honor your request, but we ask for your patience with this as well. Those change request forms come right to Mr. Hennessy's office. The car riding line. We are pretty set on tagging cars. I know a lot of you had a lot of patience the first day of school. We appreciate that. While we were tagging you up, we didn't have an open house this year, so that was the way we tagged cars. We still have some more cars to tag today. Please remember, this is for your child's safety. The car tag on their book bag will match the car tag of the pickup vehicle. This way we can release them to the right parent or guardian. So thank you for your patience with that. It might take a little longer some days than others. We are working hard to make it go quicker. Parents, if you'd like to change your child's dismissal method, for instance, if your son or daughter is a bus rider most of the year, but there are some days where they have to be a car rider for whatever reason, you have to put that in writing to the child's teacher or to the front office. We need it in writing for safety issues so that we can get your child to the dismissal area that's the right dismissal area so they don't get lost. So please know that it has to be made in writing, those changes. I'd also like to discuss with all of our parents and guardians here at East Lake the release of students. Please remember, for us to release students in the front office, we need to have the person coming to pick up the students in focus listed as a contact. We check IDs. Again, this is a security issue and it's just to keep your children safe. We don't want anybody walking off the street and taking one of our students. So whoever comes to pick up your students, if they don't have a car tag, will be asked to come inside the office and show ID, and then we will verify that they are contact in focus. If you know, parents, that you'll have an auntie or a neighbor coming some days to pick up your children, please call the front office and have them added to focus, add them to the contacts. It makes it a lot easier for us, and it's less of a headache for you. Front office. Our front office is open. We're open, but we are trying to be careful with the COVID-19 procedures and protocols. So we're going to limit the amount of parents and visitors in our front office. So if you have to come to the front office for any reason, you're more than welcome to. We do suggest that you call ahead of time just to give us an accurate number of how many visitors we're going to have. And we're going to limit the occupancy in the front office. So if you're asked to wait outside for a couple of minutes, please be patient with us. We'll get you in and out as soon as possible. Remember, again, this is for the safety of our staff and our students. We're trying to limit the occupancy in the front office. Finally, I'd like to discuss our rainy day procedures and just remind you, parents, that if it rains and there's thunder and lightning and we deem that it's unsafe to release the students, we have procedures in place to keep them safe. If you have any issues with those procedures, first and foremost, they can be found online on our school website, and we share them to remind. You can also request them from your child's teachers. When you see our rainy day procedure, if there is a particular way during a rainy day that you want your child to be dismissed, please let your child's teacher know in writing, and we'll accommodate that. But we do protect the students when the weather is severe, and we do follow our rainy day procedures. We'll share it again with you here shortly, so you're clear on it. But we do know that the rainy season here in Florida, we might have some days where it rains and thunders and lightning. Other than that, if you have any questions, call us. We are more than happy to help you. We appreciate your patience. The phones have been going off the hook. It is unprecedented to open the school during these times, but we're doing it. We're rocking. We love seeing your students digitally and face-to-face. They are amazing. They're the reason we're here. And have a great rest of your day. Remember to be tenacious.